In this video, we are going to talk about window, and we are going to create our window for our project as well. So for accessing the window, we are going to have a different option. For example, we can go to the architecture tab and we can find our window here, or even we can just press WN on our window. Let me save the project. So WN, and here we go. Our window panel is open. As a default, we are going to have one or three element of window, which we can use them, like this one and this one as well, and this one. But it's like kind of unlimited access to the different libraries. You can just go to the load family directly from your window panel, because if you go to the insert and load using a load family here, and you load your, for example, some objects which they specifically have load family in their category, Revit is not going to be read those objects. For example, if you are going to load window from here, insert load family, Revit most probably going to give you the error. It's not a right category. So you need to go to the architecture window, and after that go to the modifier and load your window from the category of your window. Otherwise, if you just go simply insert load family, it's not going to work for window, for example, or for door and so on. So we are going to window load family because I want to use a different window, and here I'm gonna use my own collection. For example, I'm going to also the library. When you're downloading Revit, you have a library which we already visit. You are going to have some windows as well there too. So I'm going to choose one kind of window here, which one I like. For example, I already think about this one looks nice, or for example with this detail, or this one is all right for me. I'm just going to click open, and after a second your window will be open up. So then we need to go to edit type as usual, and we must to do that especially for window and doors and so on, these objects. We need to go to the duplicate, make our window, my window here, and here we are going to have some editation. The most important one for windows and doors, it's the material, because we might need to change our materials, such as the color of the glass, the frame, and the measurement. So for now we don't know what's the measurement of our window, because we need to see. We will go to the first floor, and after that I'm just gonna turn on the shaded, it's better. Just going to use the wireframe because we need to see the blue line, the guideline of the AutoCAD. Since we created our wall, it's going to cover the, for example, the window here. As you see, we are going to wireframe, and I'm just gonna use dimension to see what's the measurement of the window. You need to measure your window from starting the profile, not from here, because the window will start from these parts. I'm going to grab it and see 5 meter window. I have 5 meter window here, 5 meter as well here, and it seems usually most of them is 5 meter. So let's see where else, this here and here. For example, here I have a column, so I need to create a smaller window, and that's it. We can just go back and set up our window, edit type, windows, and here we are going to have dimension in the dimensions category. Width, I'm gonna go for 5, and height for 1.2 is alright, and I'm gonna rename my windows to we need to have, of course, duplicate it, because when we duplicate that, we didn't specialize the measurement, so it removed from our category. So we need to write my 50 centimeter or my 5 meter window, and we are going to use free slide out glass with free framing, because it is better. It's 5 meter, it's already a very wide and huge space, so we need to consider free panel for calculating the cost, and for safety insurance we need to use the free glass panel. So I'm just going to use the 5 meter, change the measurement, and I can change the framing material. So let me check what's the material. It's white, it's alright. And after that, just click OK. The next editation or for our elements, it's going to be about seal height. We need to change it, for example, for a specific about the project information we have. Right now 90 centimeter is a standard as usually. So we are just going to place our window. When you want to place your window, when you move your scroll of the mouse, you are going to see the frame will be changed. For example, here is exterior frame, here your frame is interior. So we will choose the interior one now, and I'm just gonna place some more windows here. I guess we are going to have a window here as well. So I'm just going to place my window, and here I'm gonna use the smaller size, or then after that we are going to level 2. Here we are going to have lots of window, wireframe, and most of them is 5 centimeter. And one note here is that I'm going to level 1 copy paste these two window to my level 2, level 3, and level 4. Why? Because it's a stair box. Our window is supposed to have the same location in a vertical position, and we already know we are not going to move them, so we are going to have them until the last floor. So you can just click copy paste. Okay, it says your fourth floor it cannot be created, and of course it's right, because we don't have any section box or stair box here. We need to create our stair box here, so we can create it later. And here we go, is our window, and everything looks fine. We can go continue our designing, and we can check our height. Information is 1 meter and 2. It's a standard. You can change it, since your floor is big, you can change it for 180, for example, and apply. It's going to be applied for all, and it's going to be like this. It's better. Then we are going to floor 2, and we are drafting our window, guys, in a floor plan, not in a structure plan. It's also important one. Then we are going to continue drafting our windows here, and here in any blue line which we have, we are going to draft our window. It says that here you have a wall, you cannot draft your window, so it's also right, because we are going to have wall here. So we need to create a smaller size, for example 2 meter window here as well. But here, for example, we can use 5 meter window. I'm just gonna place my window, as well as here. Here we need a 2 meter. Here is alright, we can use it, and that's it. Here as well. The next step is to go create a 2 meter window. I'm gonna go to edit type, duplicate my previous window, change it to 2 here, and delete this number. Then I'm gonna go down dimensions, and I'm going to change my width to 2 meter, and click OK. After that, we are going to have a new window by 2 meter. 2 meter window for free glass is also fine. If you would like, you can change your window with 2 glass. For example, we can go to the load family from the same category of the window which I import. For example, it was this one. I'm gonna find the 2 glass window from this category. So it should be somewhere here. Or we can find a similar one, or let's see, where is it? This is, for example, the one glass, and we are going to have it for sure. For example, this one is with this design. Here we go, it's here. So I'm gonna just choose it and import my window. Check the edit type, what's the dimension. Width is 1 2 meter, so I'm gonna duplicate it first. My window, 2 meter window. Here we go, and I'm gonna just change my width to 2 meter and my height to 1.8. I think it was 1.8, then I will check it later. So I'm just going to place my windows here and as well as here. We need to for sure have a exact dimension for creating and placing our window. For example, here, if we have a dimension, exact dimension, and we are creating our project from the base, we can just go to WN, choose our window, for example, and create our window with the exact dimension. How? When you are creating your window, you are going to have a guiding line, guiding number here. You can just press your number. For example, 5 meter is from your corner or whatsoever, and you are going to create it here as well. For example, you can create your guiding like from here as well, and it's a very easy process so far. The next step is to go to the, let me check the height of this window first. It's about 180, so I need to go here, change also the seal height to the 90 centimeter. So I'm just going here, pick all of my windows, select all in view, and after that here 90 centimeter. So all of them will be changed, and after that I'm coming back here to change my height. It's already 180 rough height. Yes, it's alright. So we created our window. For example, if you created your window with a wrong angle or wrong dimension, for example, the exterior frame is here, the interior frame is here, and you want to change it, you can just click on the window, click a space on your keyboard, and it's going to flip it out like this, or even you can use this arrow as well. And this is one, for example, guiding, like here, for example, just you can press a space, and here as well, or you can just simply use those arrows. We go check it out in 3D view. Here we go, our windows are here. So we need to go to the setting because we need to change one or two setting here, or let's see, frame depth. Rough width, we need to change this dimension, I think, because it seems our window is not placed in a right proportion. Let's try, for example, with 20 centimeter, I think. Or this window has a bug maybe, So I'm just going to simply create one new window. I'm gonna go to the WN, create a window on one of the wall, which I'm not going to use it, and I'm going to duplicate it to, for example, change it to the original one maybe. And after changing to original one, I'm gonna see what was the problem. For example, here if I change the width here to 2 meter and here the height to 180, so I will see what will be the problem. The problem was I think this one, so let's see. The other is the same. Okay, and let's check it out in 3D view. So it seems that this problem is coming from this type of the window specifically. So I'm just gonna import a new window, and it's going to be easy. We are just going to import a new window. It sometimes can happen for the family which you're downloading. Maybe it's not a good family, it has some mistakes, so you need to consider those situations as well. Let me see what option do we have here. For example, if you want to use 2 glass, or we can just still with free glass. Here we can, for example, use this option, or we can for example use this one as well. I think this one is alright too. We can have this type of opening, so let's go for this. I'm going to edit type, duplicate, 2 meter window, one shortcut is enough, and I'm going to change the dimension here again, width for 2 meter, height for 1.8, and that's it. The sill height to 0.9. I'm just gonna create window here, check it in 3D view, and it's fine. As we will see, it worked perfectly. So the next step is to go to the match properties modifier, pick this window, and after that just adjust it to the other window which was wrong, like this, and here as well. After that we will come back here and delete these windows. We will continue for drafting our window in the first floor. We will go to the wireframe mode, WM, and then we start drafting our windows to see where we have a 2 meter window. For example, for here we are going to have a 2 meter window, as well as here. So I'm just gonna create it here, here, and here. Here we can create 2, for example, a 1 meter window, duplicate, 1 and W, and after that I'm going to use the, and even though we can just load a new window with 1 glass, so let's do that. I'm gonna choose the window, this one for example, or this one. After that, open. Then we need to go to the edit type, duplicate, 1W. We will change the dimension high. We are going to change it, for example, for 1.8 as usually you are using, and here we are going to change it for 1 meter. I think it's going to be good. Let's see, yes, it's going to be good, or even 80 centimeters, it's going to be better. So I'm just gonna here width 80 centimeter, and after that okay. Here we are going to place our window, and I think we are just going to have a small window there, and that's it. Then we are going to place our 5-meter window. So we'll just search in the box 5, then we can find our my 5-meter window, and we can go place our window here. It's going to be easy process if we have our right windows. For example, here we need to go for 2-meter, and I'm just gonna place it here. Okay, so right, we will move it a little above. Here we go, and we are going to check them in 3D view. Also, I think we are going to have a windows in our first floor here. Let's see. Yes, so we can go to 3D view, take this window, copy, align to selected level first, and we will check the other windows. Here, for example, maybe we are going to have this window above too. Let me check it out. Yes, of course. So I'm just going to use the copy, place, align it to selected level A3, okay. And it says your window is not going to place anywhere with no problem. So here we need to place our window above. Let's see what is it above. In this location we need to have a window, so it's fine. We can just copy paste that window. A3, okay, we will say instant will be deleted. It's okay. So we can just create our windows manually by going to WN 5-meter window. We are going to have my 5-meter window and create it here. It's alright, and after that we will check it. And we need to change the seal height 9. It looks different with the others because here they are free, so I need to use the match properties. Most probably it's going to work, but not for seal height. So I'm just gonna select my window here, even this one. I'm just gonna move it to 90 centimeter. We are going to face a problem by some reason, so let's do it to see which window has a problem, because Revit says one of your window cannot move, something like that. So it seems we don't have any specific problem. Alright, and we set our windows. Do we have a window here? It's a second floor. Here it's the toilet. We don't have the window. Let's check it out, wireframe. So we have a window, but it's a toilet. We can use the window, which is we are going to use it for toilet, and we can use that 80 centimeter window which we use. So the name was 1 meter. we can go to edit type, duplicate it, and WC 80 centimeter window, because for WC we cannot or we shouldn't use high for 180. Even 1 meter is enough, but with a higher seal height. For example, if we choose 180 for our casual windows, which we use it in our project, and we choose 1 meter here, so we have 80 left over, and we are going to have 90 seal height as our usual. So 90 plus 80, it's going to be 17. So I'm just gonna add 117 here, and I'm gonna place my window to the main salon of the toilet, main corridor here and here, and let's see, 3D view. So it looks right, and this is the type of the WC window we usually use. 1 meter is also a good dimension, and that's it, I think, for our project. And here we need to change the location of this to 890, and we already set our window. We don't have any window in ground floor anymore, I think, because we just have 2 windows. One is here, one is here, but we didn't place this one, so we will go to WM 2 meter window, and we are going to place it here because 5 meter wasn't a suitable window for this location. We can go create, for example, 4 meter window, duplicating from our 5 meter. So I'm just gonna go here, create similar, edit type, duplicate, delete this number here, delete this number here, 4 meter, alright. And after that I'm gonna use high here, 4 meter, alright. So here we go. Let's see, we need to bring it up for 90 centimeter. It seems alright and fine. So our project like improving very well, as you will observe it and see it. Everything is getting the right place. And in the next video we are going for our doors.